write down a prime number that is between 20 and 30. So this one, there's really no getting away from the fact that you're going to have to learn a couple of prime numbers. I mean, you can kind of do process of elimination by looking at factors, but I would recommend that you learn some prime numbers. Let's just say, for the purpose of this question, at least up to 30, obviously because they're asking you between 20 and 30. So you can see two highlighted ones there, 23 and 29, and either of those were fine. You only needed to put 1 because, of course, it's 1 mark. So either 1, 23 or 29. If you want to think about the other numbers, so you can all, if you can't remember your prime numbers, you can just sort of look at the other numbers that are between 20 and 30. So I'm listing them here. So we know that anything ending in a 0 or a 5 is divisible by 5. So that's divisible by 5 and indeed 10. That's divisible by 5. That's divisible by 5 and indeed 10 as well. You might know that 21 is in the 3 and the 7 times table, so therefore it is not prime. That's not prime. 22 is in the 2 and the 11 times table, so that is not prime. Not sure about 23 yet. This is supposing you don't know your prime numbers. 24, well, that's got loads of factors. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 1, 24. That's definitely not prime. 26, well, it doesn't come up in many times tables, but it is in the 2 times table because obviously the last digit is divisible by 2. It's an even number, so it's definitely got a factor of 2. It's also got definitely not prime either. 27 is in the 9 and the 3 times table. 28 times table. 28 is in the 4 and the 7 times table. And 29, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. You're left with 23 and 29. So yeah, they are your prime numbers. And there are going to be, they're not going to ask you a question where there's probably only one prime number in that. So for example, it's unlikely that they're going to say to you, what is the prime number between 90 and 100, where there's only one option. They're going to give you a set of numbers where there's, at least a couple of options. So there you go, 23 or 29.